Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's NCP. I want to give you an update on a few things. There's too many videos on here that are kind of like poor me, and I'm going through terrible things. But I've decided I'm going to change it to format here, and when bad things happen, I'm going to put them on my community page, so I'm not bothering people. Yeah, let's do that. Now, the dog. I'm going to link some studies on my community page for John Hopkins research on some things. You have to go there and read it. Basically, the dog has aggressive cancer in the jaw. It's confirmed now. I got the biopsies back, or the information back on the biopsy on Wednesday. This Wednesday, a couple days ago. And it's an aggressive cancer. I asked what kind, and they're not really sure. They said that they could do a further chemical, or I think it's a chemical analysis on it. But it's it's either a melanoma, which he suspects, or a carcinoma, or something that's like plastic, some plastic, something or another. And he said it doesn't really. You shouldn't spend the money for the analysis. But I'm thinking, didn't I just get a biopsy? But whatever. I was distracted, upset at the time. So they're saying that's my bet. He says the dog has maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but for the last week, I've been doing the John Hopkins study results and what they've been doing. And the dog is happy. It wags its tail. It's playing. I don't know. It could be the pain pills they gave me for the dog. Rimadyl, I think. It's basically dog ibuprofen. But I'm using the study that they did, and I'll put a little more info in the community tab. So that's what's going on. Everything's okay with the wife. She's tolerating chemo very, very well. Last chemo session, they said, oh, your potassium's low, and they gave her a pill, a potassium pill. Made her a little bit nauseous. Yeah, she dealt with it. And we got in there and looked at the patient portal, looked it up, and it was like really, really low, like oh crap low. So the last test, which was I don't know Wednesday, everything's in spec now. So something's a little high, sugar's a little high, or glucose is a little high, and this, as they say, that's a steroid. So that's to be expected. I knew that was coming. But I'm gonna get back to work on stuff. I'm spending as much time as I can with the dog. The dog's happy. It's playing. It's not in pain in any way, as far as we can tell. She's happy, and that happiness is important to me. So instead of focusing on what I should be doing around here, like mowing the lawn, I finally mowed the lawn yesterday. It's been about 3 weeks. It just it was bad. But we're gonna just go on hikes and going to parks and everything else. I wasn't gonna go to the doggy park, but with her jaw, and she's kind of a grouch sometimes when people sniff her butt, or other dogs, not people. I mean, I'd be upset if people are sniffing her butt, but she kind of gets a little snippy when they sniff her butt. She sniffs their butts, but they can't do it to her. And I don't want her barking or anything else, or growling or complaining or fighting with another dog. So I want her to have social interactions. So we may go to the pet stores and kind of hang out in there and let her just play with dogs there, where they're all on leashes. But yeah, I just want to spend a lot of time with my dog here. We'll see what happens. But I'm either in denial or disbelief, or I'm bargaining right now when it comes to the dog's health, where I say, oh, well, this is helping. I don't know if it is or isn't, but if it gives me more time with my dog, then great. Win-win. So this family's been touched too many times by cancer, and I'm really getting sick of it. But I don't have a say in it, and I don't have a choice in it. So I just do what I can. And like I said, if this helps the dog, then I have everything to win. And they said, if we get the jaw removed and all this, it's 80% chance it's going to come back. And it's a lot of suffering for the dog. I ain't going to do it. And they're talking come back in like 3 months back. There's also some lymph node engagement. They didn't biopsy lymph nodes, but that could be infection or it could be something bad. It's kind of a moot point whether it's spread or not at this stage. And I asked him how long, and he said he doesn't know how long the dog's had it, so he doesn't know, but he suspects 2 to 3 weeks before a major problem like bleeding and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to call our vet, our local vet, not the one that did the dental surgery. We go to a local vet and see how you make plans to have a vet come out when the time comes. I'm not really sure I'll know I guess I'll know when the time comes, but I don't know what the plan is or the procedure or whatever. That sucks a lot. But I'll call the vet on Monday and get a plan and things and see how they do that. So I don't know. But that's what's going on. I'm going to work on the shelter today a little bit, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. See how the dog feels today. I mean, this morning she was up and bright-eyed and happy. Like, you don't know. I mean, they're a lot tougher than we are. They don't show problems. They don't say, hey, man, my mouth hurts. Oh, really? Well, look at this. Well, we could have fixed it, Dog's just, whatever. So that's what's up. But I'm gonna put some updates on the dog and medical updates and stuff like that on the community tab. Unless I have to prayer beg, which I do a lot. Oh, please help me, please pray for me, stuff like that. But I'm gonna get back to, like I said, I've been wanting for a while to take this channel back to prepping and things, because right now is a bad time in the world and there's a lot of problems. And you don't know, it's kind of unpredictable. So I want to get the shelter set up. I want to get power to it. It should be solar, or maybe not, but not permanent panels, just so I can put outside on a pole. So I'll have to weld up a frame for that and like set on there like they do a satellite dish type thing, and run wire to it. Where I want to put it, about 300 feet. We got 200 watt panels, and it's, I don't know. That's gonna be some big gauge wire there. So maybe I'll make them 48 volts, 24 volts. I should get more panels on. Anyway, the higher the voltage, the thinner the wire. DC is not very forgiving, and I kind of want to have the battery in the shelter because it's a small area, but if I set the battery right outside the shelter, that's the lead shielding. And there'll be a fractional part of the shelter, about 18 inches, that has less shielding than the rest of it. So I'm going to put mass in front of that. I'll treat it like the doorway. Or maybe I'll just put another course right there, another course high out there on that wall, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. I still haven't bought the wood for it, and the bolts, and everything else. I just kind of left it like where you saw in the last video. That's where we're at. I haven't touched it in 10 days. So I need to excuse me. I need to get some more measurements and rework a little bit of it, because it's going to be, I think, 10 foot instead of 11 foot, and that changes some things, or placement of boards a little bit for the supports in the back. We'll figure it out, or I'll figure it out, and then I'll ask you guys for help. But dang. So that's what's up, everybody. Things are moving forward, as they always are, whether we have a choice or not. But I'll put a thing on Community tab later today, not right now, but maybe tonight. I'll say what's going on. I'll put the X-ray or the CAT scan up with the dog, where you can see where the jawbone just isn't there anymore. And I'll do the other side what a normal jawbone should look like. So only half is if you're standing on top of her, it's her left side. No wait, yes, left side. So I'll put some pictures up to help you guys understand what I'm talking about. Like I said, the bone's gone. Like the last like 3 teeth on the left side in the back, the molars are floating. There's no bone under them. There's no bone there. It's like they're just magically floating. Which I don't know why the tumor didn't invade the teeth. I mean, bone is bone, right? But crud. It's crud. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm hoping we can get some more time. I'm bargaining. That's what I'm doing. And I realize that, but you know what? This is my therapy, so that's what it is. You know, one of the things can cause liver problems, like counts. She's already got high liver counts. She's had all her life to be up and up and up and up, all her life. So she has liver pills, so that'll counter that. But the dog pain pill, the dog ibuprofen, can raise liver counts. But the vet said this is the best pain pill for your dog. And you know, at this point, it doesn't really matter if it hurts her liver or not. So I'm like, well, crud. But you know, yeah. I can't imagine life without her. I don't remember life before. She's always been there. My dog. Wife too. But I knew this going in, getting a dog, that this day would come. And I made the choice that having a dog is worth it. And a lot of people have gotten dogs, you know, and didn't last, 10 and a half years. So we had a good life. And 10 to 12 is about a shepherd or a lab's life. And a shepherd's like 7 to 10 or something. So she's about that age anyway. But I was hoping 15 at least. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, I didn't have a choice. It doesn't matter what I do. But we'll probably, talk to the vet and figure out final preps. And that's it. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go spend some time with my dog and see what's up. All right. Have a good day, everybody. NCP out.